Okay, more technical difficulties. Okay, take two. Kalworth from Germany. I call it the German tank or the BMW of the saxophone world. BMW because of its sophistication, and the tank because it's built like a tank. I mean, it's just rock solid. You can just feel the weight of it. Black nickel, not black lacquer. Black lacquer is sprayed on. Black nickel is actually electroplated, so it's really durable. It takes a lot to scratch it, and then nicely engraved through it. So this is an SX90R, R standing for rolled tone holes, and you can see here the top of the tone hole, where is it? Here, is actually got a roll to the top. So instead of the pad hitting on a sharp surface like this, it's hitting on a nice smooth surface like this. So you don't have that cookie cutter effect. It gives it more area to seal on and makes the pads last a whole lot longer because, again, you don't have that cookie cutter effect and cutting your pads up so they last for decades. So very few companies doing that anymore. It's just too expensive and they just don't want to do it. Easier just to extrude them and call it good. So anyhow, beautiful gold on the keys, and the black nickel is a very nice contrast. So some cool things, palm keys. I was talking about people putting risers and corks and all kinds of crazy stuff on their palm keys to reduce the amount of area between your palm and the keys. With this one, you can see there's a lock collar on every palm key. Screw it out closer to your hand and screw it back down closer to the body. So you can contour it exactly to your palm. So I've got them set where it's just a wiggle of a knuckle to do the palm keys. Really cool. Front F key, instead of going a big jump here, it's just a break with a knuckle right in front. Pretty cool. Another cool thing is their G sharp situation. You hit the G sharp key, it hits the top of this lever, pushes it up, hits against the F sharp key, and literally drags the G sharp right off the tone hole. So kind of a little cute little teeter-totter thing, quite effective. And if you notice also here, there's an extra little linkage between here and here. So when you hit that G sharp, it's coming up with such pressure, it actually pulls this guy off the seat, F sharp here. So the little bridge here is adjustable to keep that from going down. So you got an adjustment in the back, and then you have what I call the second parachute in the front. So when you hit that, it's just down there, and nothing's going to bring it up. I have a terrible problem. I'll have it perfectly adjusted and hit the G sharp, and the G sharp pops open. And I have to overcompensate where you really have to squeeze the F to keep that G sharp closed. So anyhow, all the cool little tilter things on the table keys, really easy to get around there. And again, the bell's in nice shape. Body's in very nice shape. And it does have the usual corrosion around the little nooks and crannies. Pretty typical to the Kalworth. If you have any kind of acidic, acid or anything in your pH, it'll take the finish off pretty quick. So there it is, beautifully engraved, all hand done at the Kalworth factory in Germany. And first time I played one of these, I was just blown away. I mean, the things were flying off the wall. So. One guy said, well, it's too loud. I don't like it. It's too loud. I said, well, just don't blow as hard. You can play it nice and soft. So, of course, keyed up to the high sharp, everything is. There's only a very few models made today that don't have the high F sharp. But it makes it really cool because you can play the high F sharp from the palm keys or from the front F or fourth F, what do you want to go? So two ways to play F sharp. So anyhow, I was trying to think what else. It's got the original case, a big aluminum heavy duty. Here it is right here. These are monstrous cases, and it looks like it's been around the world, but still nice and functional. All the handles and latches are still cool. So basically an aluminum covering on it that's nearly indestructible and a big aluminum edges on it. So pretty heavy duty. I also have a beautiful brand new Cannonball flight case, counter like a ProTech flight case that just fits it perfect since it's a big bell Cannonball. This is a big bell Kyleworth. This bell is about maybe 3/8 to a ½ inch bigger than your everyday saxophone bell. And it's actually a bigger bore to it, the actual body. So it takes some gas to get it going, but once you get it going, so anyhow, you can play screaming loud or you can get down to that nice subtone on it. So I'm going to play a quick little tune here just for fun and see if we're going to get some technology problems or if it's going to go. Of course not. So how did the volume get turned off? Who knows? Okay, so let's go back to the top. Turn the speakers on and try it again. We're getting sound. So I hope you're not tuning in to hear me play. I just want you to hear the horn. I mean, everybody comments, oh, you know, you play okay. Anyhow, you know, it's not the point of the whole thing. The whole thing is to hear what this horn can do. Man, oh man. first time I took out one of these out to a rehearsal, and everybody's going, "Where's that? That's not you. Who's playing that horn?" And I said, "Well, it's not me. It's just this big old sound." So anyhow, www.stevegraysaxes.com, www.STVEGRAY, Saxes plural, SAXES.com. I'm going to take some pictures of it tomorrow, get it up on the webpage tomorrow, and see who's going to take it home. It's just a real piece of machinery. Retails like 9,000 something crazy dollars. Street price on the internet is around $6,000-7,000, and it's going for like half of that. So in real nice playing condition and pretty decent. I mean, it looks like somebody's loved this thing and played it. So it's got some little wear on it, but not abused. So I guess that's about it. Again, nice cases available for it. And serial number, oh yeah, that's it seems like the early ones, people prefer the early ones. I've got one that's actually pre-100,000. It's not even it's just a SX. It's not a 90 or anything before they even came up with the 90 numerology. And it's a wonderful one also. But this one's got the roll tone holes on it, which is really cool, and the black nickel, which is really cool. And this is 109,000. So I've had a couple of them, and I've got a newer one, but I don't think it sounds as good as this older one. So that's the scoop. And yeah, gotta go.